Hey guys, what's up? God, what's in my throat? Ugh. Hey guys, so today I'm doing a bit of a different kind of video. I know I always do like sessions and things where I'm speaking to the camera, but there's not really a lot of that, and I feel like I should do more like personally talking to you, like one-on-one with the camera or the subber or whatever. So what the idea is here is that I've picked a load of things which I want to talk about to do with the world of the skateboarding and all the things that are happening right now, and there seems to be like a lot of movement and lots of different things going on in the world, and I just want to talk about it and then maybe hear what you guys think. So comment what you think. This is just going to be me talking about stuff that's going on in skateboarding and what I think. So I've got a list on my phone, so let's see what the first thing is. The first thing I've got down is Enjoi Houston. Enjoi Houston is one of those people who everyone talks about all the time. He's like one of the most popular and most hated people that skates. And honestly, I don't know why so many people hate on him. I think he's sick because he's amazing at what he does. He's got all of these amazing sponsors. I mean, he wins all of these contests and he has an amazing house and he's just living her life. So why hate on someone like that? That's what I don't get. Like, if you want to see someone else win, then if they don't win, it's not really the end of the world, but you shouldn't hate someone just because they win. Does that make sense? Like, loads of people say, oh, you should let someone else win, like let Shane win or let Paul win. But really, if you were in his situation, would you let anyone else win? Like, if you could win, wouldn't you? I'm saying win way too much. The other thing with Enjoi is that he's just left DC for Nike, and it has been announced a few days ago maybe. Honestly, I'm a bit annoyed, I'm a bit irritated by this, because DC is one of the main sponsors he's had like all his life, and to leave it, I feel that's kind of wrong for like a big corporation company like Nike, because obviously Nike do amazing things for the industry. Like, they freaking bought the courthouse ledges and things like that, which is rad, but I don't know, Nike doesn't really fit for me. But apart from that, I think Enjoi Houston's a pretty cool person. I have a lot of respect for him. I don't know why other people don't. I mean, I think he's sick. So yeah, that's my opinion about that. The next thing is Shane O'Neill. He has just left Skate Mental a little while ago to be a rider and co-owner of Primitive. I think this is sick, because when he was part of Skate Mental, I mean, it was rad, but they just don't seem like a professional enough business. Like, obviously they sell boards and they're doing really well and things, and they have pros, and I mean, they had freaking Shane O'Neill, but I just didn't get them really. I didn't find the humour in the things that they did, and it didn't really seem as professional as a company like Primitive. But now Shane's like moved on, and he's getting more money because of being this co-owner. I think it's pretty cool, but some people don't, and I don't really understand why, because it's a business opportunity, isn't it? Also, I don't know if this is true or not, I heard he was offered a shoe by Nike, and for some reason he shot it down. I think it had something to do with the fact that he just skates Chinoskis so much, so he didn't feel like he needed one, which I think is kind of weird, because if someone offered me a professional shoe, I'd be like, hell yeah, I want a shoe, but then he didn't. Just like, where's the logic in that? After that bombshell, moving on to probably the most irritating and pathetic and just stupid things that's going on right now. It's this thing with Keelan Dad and Steven Fernandez. They're the owners of Honey and Pharmacy Skate Shop in California, and they did this thing with a girl, and they were just like, oh, if you go through with these things, I don't really want to say what it is, because it's not nice, and if there's young people watching, probably not a good idea that I do. But they promised this girl like a spot on MTV and like get into the world of fashion and modelling and stuff if she did these things for them. Keelan, their dad, turned himself in. Now that's pretty cool of him. Not the fact that he did this stuff, because that's just wrong and sick and stupid, but he did turn himself in. It's just irritating and saddening that professionals who I look up to, like I love Keelan Dad. He's on like Mountain Dew and DGK and stuff, and Stephen Fernandez, he came from like a really rough area, and he was on DGK for a while, and he owned Honey and all that stuff, and he was doing really well, having an amazing life. They've chucked all of this away just to do this stupid thing. I hope everyone feels the same way that I do about this, because if not, then I don't really understand what your deal is. That's probably the worst thing over and done with that I want to get off my chest. It bloody sucks. I mean, it's just let down, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. Next, we have Costin and Guy Mariano. They both just recently left Girl, and Guy Mariano also left Lakai as well as Girl. And at first I didn't really understand this, and it made me really sad, because they're both like some of the main people that were on Girl, and to have them leave was just irritating, because they've been on it for so long and they did so much for the company. I didn't really understand at first, but then earlier today, they posted a picture, and it was Costin's name on a board, and I believe the new company is called Stove. Bit of an odd name, but I don't suppose it really matters, because there's mates like Zero, 3D, and they have nothing to do with it. They're just cool names. But yeah, that's pretty cool, because there was P-Rod who left Plan B for Primitive, and that turned out really well. So I'm looking forward to what comes next with that. More annoying thing about this though is that Guy Mariano left Lakai for Nike, which is annoying, and it's just irritating that he left for a bigger corporation. I feel like Nike are just like shutting off makes that aren't as big, like things like DVS or Filament, things like that. The littler makes, I feel, are being shut off, and they're not selling as well because of these bigger corporations higher up. I mean, it's sick what they do, but it's just how they do it and commercialize it, because by what they're doing, they're making it more of like a fashion and a trend rather than a lifestyle and like an actual activity. But that's just what I think. Now is the new thing that's going on with Diamond and Diamond Footwear. T-Pudge just recently left DVS like a few days ago, and then it was posted that he was on Diamond. Honestly, I'm not that fussed. People left a while ago, and Tucker left Supra for them. I'm not too fussed about this actually. I don't know if people are, but honestly the new shoes look pretty good. I mean, I looked at like the regular Diamond footwear, and they're mank. Like, they're really bad. But the actual skate shoes, they look fairly good, so it'll be good to see what comes out of this. But it's the same thing as well. T-Pudge was on DVS for so long, but I think he was one of the first people on the team, and he's just left for like something a little bit bigger. But I guess that's sort of how things go in the industry, I guess. Things do get bigger and expand, but they need other people, so reductions are made, and I guess salaries are gained. Okay guys, so that is everything on my list. I hope you enjoyed this, a bit of a different video. Sorry if it's not what you were looking for, like the conventional things I post, but I feel like I need to do something else, a bit more talking, and I hope this works out alright. I'm just doing it because it's a rainy day. It's a horrible day actually, and I just thought I'd change things up. But I'd just like to say thank you guys so much for all the support, all the liking, commenting, the subs. It's really cool. I just love it. I cannot thank you guys nearly enough. I'm nearly on 100 subs. I'd love to reach it soon. But yeah, thank you guys for subbing, commenting, liking. All of it helps out so much, and you guys are doing an amazing job. You're amazing people. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.